The Haunted American Building, from the book Real Horror Story from Kuwaiti Reality. Many students of science, including the heroes of our story, living in the United States of America. A group of young Kuwaiti nationals seeking science after they graduated from high school and went there to complete their studies and develop themselves and their souls and achieve the high ambition that anyone else dream of. Hence, we will start the strange story of those inside the United States has repeated this horrible and strange story in the versus state where they lived, and characters of the first story are Nawaf and Damer, settled in the state of Colorado. Nawaf and Damer were returning from the university to the building in which they lived at night. He was surprised that the electricity had a piece for all building. The two friends asked what happened and what caused the blackout and its extension from their building in particular. There must be a reason for this. And when they entered the building, they found its residents leaving their rooms. They are scared in the corridors and lobby on the ground floor. At this point, Nawaf said, "We must go up to our apartment on the 4th floor." As they went up, they found a group of people sitting in the stairs of the 1st floor. Although the electricity was off, Nawaf and Damer were terrified of what they heard from the residents until they reached their apartment. After they entered and rest from the studying, they decided to go to sleep. And actually, upon entering the bed, they got a surprise. After 10 minutes, Nawaf felt that someone was hovering around the bed. Damer said, "Do you feel what I feel?" He said yes. And here Nawaf felt that what he felt was real. He remembered his former friends when they said to him that the building in which they live is inhabited by jinn and ghosts, and it is known for this. Nawaf realized that there was something in the apartment. After another few minutes passed, he heard a sound coming from the kitchen. It is the sound of the drawers in it. After a moment, the sound fell silent, and Nawaf told Damer, "What can we do?" Damer said to him, "Let's go to sleep," as nothing had happened. And actually, the two start getting ready to sleep. Half an hour later, something else happened. Nawaf felt that there was something very heavy sticking in his back, which made him unable to move. He remembered his God, then the heavy things is gone. Nawaf told Damer that he wanted to complete the night by staying up late. Damer said to him, "Leave your out of these things and let us sleep." Soon after, he heard the sound of water streaming from the bathroom faucet. Nawaf wanted to see what happened. And when he entered the bathroom, the sound of the water stopped. Then Nawaf made sure that there was something, so Nawaf went to sleep again. After a few minutes of sleep, they wake up to Nawaf's phone, and the two of them were afraid. The caller, Nawaf's mother, wanted to reassure him as if she felt that her son was in danger. after his mother Nawaf having the line hung. Then the two of them in the corridor leading to the kitchen saw an aura of smoke standing before their eyes, and then suddenly it went. Immediately the two of them emerged from the apartment into the darkness, and as they entered the corridor, they say the aura again in the outer corridor. On an attic they both ran down, and from there to the street, where the lights were everywhere, except for ill-fated building. And after sunrise, the two returned to their apartments. After fatigue, exhausting and better thinking, to leave the apartment and live somewhere else. Indeed, after a few days, they abandoned the apartment and stayed in another building in a neighborhood from the Diamond building.